Today is it December 13, 2023, and that is Saint Lucia Day. That is an old tradition here in Sweden, but I don't really celebrate it. When I was younger, I was going out and look at it when they come on the streets. Lucia with a candle in her hair, and some girls and boys follow her, and they were singing in the dark evening. But I don't do that anymore because I'm very frozen as an older person. And so I'm not very much going out in the winter time, and especially now when it's Christmas, shopping is full of people in those mall big stores. So I don't go there, and I wait for January to come, and all this Christmas and New Year have been, and then I can start to drive to the mall with a taxi and be walking around at the mall, only to be outside, but not outside in the snow and the cold weather, only take the taxi to the mall to do something else than only to be in my home. But just now I need to be inside, and I don't need to go to the store because I don't have anyone that is coming here, and I don't need to buy any Christmas gifts. And I don't need, but it's wrong to say that because I don't have anyone anyway. So I can't be forced to buy Christmas gifts. And so I bought this food for myself for Christmas and New Year Eve. And I don't know how much I was talking about it. It was very strange day when I should have my from the grocery store deliverance of food, and it didn't come. It took 4 hours for the truck to come to deliver food, and they call me and call me from the store and say that it had been a real big accident, and they were delayed, and I was waiting and waiting for them to come to my home, and I know I always are on maybe the last one they are coming to, so sometimes they don't come at all, and I get it next day, or if it's Friday, I get it on Monday. And so I was thinking that maybe it will be now when I don't get any products, and it was sad, and I was not angry because I had food at home, but it was my birthday, so I wanted to buy something nice for me for my birthday, and like a cake. I should have got it delivered to me, and so I wait and wait, and I got very late. I got the food, the products, and it was missing some parts of what I have ordered, and I sit and write to the shop and told them that I didn't get all things that I have ordered. For example, milk that was missing, and and just when I have sent the email to the store, it was calling on my door, and then the man that delivered the products, he said that he missed to give me some more of the products, he said. So I got everything. I got the milk and other things that was missing. And it was very strange that evening. And then I look at my bank account, and then suddenly they have taken money from my bank account, and I had paid with my bank card to the store, and suddenly it was that I should pay the store again, and so my bank account is minus. I don't know what will happen, because my retirement, I got my retirement on Monday. Today is it Wednesday, so it's some days left to could pay those minus money I have got now, and I didn't have any extra money to pay that for. So I don't know where I had already paid everything, or else should they not have delivering the food if I have not paid it. So it is very strange, these my bills here, and but it looked okay on my bank account, but in some way they stole money from me, the grocery store, because I paid the deliverance of food about 2 weeks before I should have it. And I know that the evidence is that I should never could have got the deliverance if I have not paid it before ahead, to mark that day that it was important for me as I had my birthday. So or else I had thinking, I don't care, it can come another day, the deliverance, but I wanted to have it for my birthday. So something did happen, and something happened when they should drive out and delivering the products. So something like criminal is going on, And I have thinking to call the police about it. And but first I wrote to the store about it. That is very strange that I had paid it before to keep the day, so I got it on my birthday. So now I don't know, it's a minus on my bank account. And then this what I recording my podcast on, SoundCloud, it have sent me a bill that I should pay now to them, and I don't have that money to could pay SoundCloud. It's about $250 if I say it in dollar, and I don't have that money, so everything is on hold. But I don't know, this recording I do this evening, if it's show up as it should for you to listen at. And it's something going on with SoundCloud, because it's have been about 1 week that I can't see who have listened at my podcast. There is no statistic. There is the recording can you listen at, but I can't see where you're coming from. I can see it one day after, but then it doesn't show each country where you're coming from. It only say how many have listened and downloaded the episodes. But for to see what country you are coming from, then I need to know that the same day. If I look at it the day after, it doesn't say anything. It says my listener for 7 days, for 1 week, and then I can't see each of you. I only see how many have downloaded and listened to the podcast, but not where you're coming from. And it's interesting to know where you are coming from, who listen. And I see those 1 week's countries that is there, and it's some is from Russia and Ukraine, and it start to working there in the war there, that they can listen on other countries. They can be on the internet now, and it of course you in United States, and then I have my listener in Ireland and Germany, England, and so but I want to know every day, and I saw what's going on today in my podcast. It was 580 episodes that have been downloaded today, and that is beautiful. That's beautiful. I say I'm happy if I had each day at least one person that listened at my podcast, and there it was uh, five 580. That's beautiful, and that make me want to doing this podcast, because I know there is some that think that this podcast is important for you. So it's a connection between us. You that is my follower that download, and I have told you that it's important to download all the episodes. If you don't want to listen the same day, and it's also for you to go back and listen to what I have said before, because many of these spirit is coming now. We got the visit here now. Oh, it's up in my head now. It's important because sometimes the what I'm saying in what I hear from heaven, it doesn't need to be that day it will come. It can be some weeks before I have said that, and it have not happened yet, but it's coming. What I hear from heaven, and then I can tell you that it was when I was talking about this subject, and now it have coming true. Like I talk about what was going on in Gaza, and then it happened, and then I could tell you that it happened what I told you should happen. What heaven told me should happen, and it have happened. And then you can go back to that episode and listen more, paying closer attention to it, and understand everything, because it happened. But in that time I say that I don't know if it will happen or not, and I'd be so surprised when it happened. What I hear from heaven is hard to believe it when I hear it. So it be a real surprise when it's coming true. I don't know what it is that is coming through here, but it looked like a woman. I see a full figure of a woman. And I told you, if it changed to be a man, I see both a woman and a man in the same body. That means that they have been here on earth as a woman and a man. They have been both gender here on earth, but of course not in the same time. But they are coming back in another gender. And this is something not really clear, but it looked like a woman just now. It's fun. I I don't mock her, but it's fun what she's saying. She's saying, can't you see that I'm a woman? She would be a little disturbed of that I say that she could be a man. She walked, so I only saw her profile, and of course she have this profile as a woman. But I say that in her face she could have changed to a man. And in some time she don't look like she is angry at me, but she think it was strange of me to say that. But I tell her now that it was only an education about what have happened before, not now, but what have happened before, that I can see both a man and a woman in the same body that coming. And that's why I say that, to remind them that it's about the same soul have coming back to Earth twice, have been here on Earth twice, but in different gender. And like me, I have been man before, and now it's the first time I am a woman. So now she calmed down because of I explained for her. It was not about her. So I wait for her to tell me why she come through here, why she touched me. So I felt her over my skull, that she touched me there. And she is on my shoulder also now. And it's something that she is looking for. So when a woman look in the floor, that means Jesus' mother, Mary. Yeah, she start to talk now. She's saying this about the age of her, and she's talking about that in the past, and she say I should know that because of my parents was so old, so when they were young, they were out and working when they were 12 years old. They didn't go to the school, but they were 12 years old when they ending the school and started to work. And so it's different. They were mature. They were growing up faster in the past. And it seems like a 16 years old girl is too young to be a mother. But it have happened. I think the youngest that have got the child was 5 years old, like that. So it's the body is different from person to person. And then in that old time, they were older when they had to go out and work as an adult, and also that they met a partner, and they didn't know about their body because the parents didn't talk about the body. They didn't know, and they did everything. And sometimes, like my mother, she was telling that when she saw her parents, when her mother was laying with the girls in the bed, in a big bed. They were laying together, the girls, and the man was laying, and it was like the man was on their own in a bed. They were not sleeping together after they were 10 years old. So they have their own bed, but the girls, they were sleeping together the whole time in old age until they were married and move out from their home. And my mother told me sometimes how she saw her mother go into her husband's bed to have sex, and she could see them having sex because they were so close to each other. They were laying in the same room, and my mother was not so old, so they have this bed that hide. It was open, they were laying. So this with sexuality was not so hidden, but they were not talking about it. So my mother, she didn't know what it was, but she knew that they were doing this, a man and a woman, when they were meeting each other, and sometimes she saw them because often they were outside. They didn't have some like today that they have a car to be in. They were outside somewhere um, where they were thinking that people should not walking into them. So it's different to think uh, to think like it is today. It wasn't, and they didn't know that you don't need to be penetrate to take in the man's thing inside a woman for her to be pregnant. It can be only on the hands, and going in with the hands and she be pregnant. It doesn't need to be the technical fulfill like that. It's only to lay close to each other, and it's gone off him, and it's be a child. So it's different. She's saying it's like she's irritated of that they don't understand today that she could be so young, and that they didn't understood, and it's something else she want to say about this time we are in Christmas time. She's talking. She have been here she didn't come here now. She had been with me today, the whole day, because she saw that I was reading a discussion of do we celebrate Christmas because Jesus was born in this day of Christmas. That's what they were talking about today. I read a little, and she's coming here to talk about Christmas, and she have already told me when I read this discussion about it, is Christmas about Jesus be born in Christmas? It isn't, because we know those wise men were looking for a baby, that Jesus baby. They were looking for him, and they were not in the stable. They didn't go into the inn, because I have already told you about it. It was a long time ago since I was talking about this with Christmas, because Mary and Joseph and the little Jesus baby, they had already moved to no, I don't know what he was born in Bethlehem, but after that he was born, they were not safe there. They were on their way to the city, and they were rent a home in the city. And the wise men couldn't find Jesus. They didn't find him in a stable. They had to go to the city and find Jesus there. And Jesus was maybe about 2 to 3 years old when they come. So they never come to Bethlehem where Jesus was laying in with his animals at the inn. They have already moved away. So Christmas doesn't belong to the birth of Jesus, because that's a false story about Jesus. And that's why she's coming here. I'm sorry to cough. I don't know why I cough. It's something with her to do, with Saint Mary to do, that I'm coughing. It's she is this answer about what I read today. That's why she come through here to talk about it. That Christmas is something they have invent. They have make it up, the Catholic Church, about Christmas. Here in Sweden we have Christmas. We celebrate Christmas December 24 December. And some here in the north of Europe we celebrate December 24. And when it's in other countries it's December 25. And it doesn't matter, because it's only to celebrate, but it's not that we should take serious, because it was not there that it happened that the wise man was coming and find Jesus. They didn't find Jesus. So I laugh a little about it, but it's a little, if I can say, stupid, that they were so wise, those men. So they didn't find Jesus. They have to go and ask people where it should be where the child was born. So it was nothing about what it says in the Bible. That's like a fairy tale, a saga done. And but we can celebrate it anyway. It doesn't matter. I think I have said this, that once I celebrate Christmas in midsummer, in June. It have nothing to do with other people. You can celebrate your birthday whenever you want to celebrate it. It's up to you. And even if you are a Muslim, you can celebrate Christmas without Jesus, the child Jesus. You can celebrate that day. It's not about to. I am not like that, and that have helped me. That I am flexible. That I don't think like that. That I need to celebrate Jesus' birthday, as it says in the Bible. I can celebrate the birth of Jesus if I want that in other days. And those dates we have here on this planet, that is different from where we live, and different what date we go after. So I don't know what Muslims they have 1468 like that. I don't know, but it's different from us here in Europe and United States. It doesn't matter. It is to if you want to celebrate it then. Celebrate it today if you want that. It's not very important, but of course it's to follow the schedule for if you are in the church or your children is in the church, that you have to celebrate when the church celebrates. But personal you can celebrate whenever. And it's not important. It's only if you are very orthodox into what you believe in. And it's I love to follow tradition, so I celebrate a little, even if I don't believe in Jesus as God. But I celebrate Christmas a little, only to celebrate. but I celebrate other tradition also that is not in the darkness. So it's I was hoping to maybe get some support so I can pay the bills, not for the food, but pay the bills for SoundCloud for 1 year. It should be paid. But I thank you for only to listen to me and follow. And I don't know why she is sweeping the floor. Mary, she's sweeping the floor here. I don't know what she means with that. She is saying she's sweeping out all the dirt, she say, but it's in the spirit way. So she is here for a reason, and it's for about you, she's saying. She is helping you to sweep out the trash from your home, she say. She going to do that for you. No, not place up Christmas things, but sweep up, like I have told you. You have once again, you have let people into your home that should not be in your home. That's why she's showing me that she sweep. That I should tell you this. She's saying this question to you. Have you find out that things have turned around? That you had a clean home, but of some reason have you let them come back in again? You know who you are. And she's showing me a woman that opened up the door to other people, other women. She couldn't, you couldn't be on your own. You needed to get those people into your home, even if you knew that they were not good, that they are not good for your life. But you can't be on your own and wait for new people to come in close to you and come into your home that working much better for you and your life. You couldn't wait for them to come. You took in old trash back into your home again, she's saying now. But that's what she wanted to show me, that you had done that. And she remind you about that, so you can sweep away those people once again and let them stay outside. Don't let them in. It's about drugs and drinking. That is about what you have done also. not the same person, but some of you that listen have done that. You have started drinking again, and you need to remember how you stop drinking and do it again. Do the same thing to not be drinking. You need the money for other things than to kill yourself in addiction. That's and I understand that Mary had seen it, and that's why she come today to tell you about it. So pay attention to what's going on around you. Be awake, and especially in this time. I have seen many things. They steal much now because they are out of money, and it's not only people, it's business also. You have to be careful. And I have told my bank that I need a new bank card, so I don't place some businesses that you write up your number of your bank card, and then on the other side of the bank card is it your security number there. For me, is it 4 number to write that is only when I do business, and then now I know where they have stolen my money. But I am going to have on Monday. I have a new card, and I don't use the card I have just now to do any business with it until I get a new card, and there I have this 4 security number on the card that they don't know today, and they don't know when I got a new card. So I know where they took my money. I find out when I look at my bank account, there was automatic drawing money, and it was a Danish company, and I didn't know where the Danish company had how they could have placed it in to be like automatic drawing money from my bank account. But I took it away as I saw it. I didn't let it be there. So it's gone there also. And if it was some serious about it, then it's only to write it up again. But just now it's gone because I didn't know where it come from. But I think, but now on Monday, they can't make anything to steal money from my bank account because I got a new card on Monday. And they have already told me that you need to change your bank card. So they have told me that they have not could stealing any money from my bank account, and they try to do it once again with my new bank account, my bank card, but I will not place it there. Those business is gone for me. I'm looking for a new website provider also, because they steal that company that I have there, that I have my websites. But I will tell you when I have changed those that hold my website. It will be a new one that doesn't steal. So thank you for follow me and listen, and thank you for take it serious and download the episodes so you understand what is going on. I try to teach you from heaven, and I don't know if you understand to be educated in it, but I try. And it's the only thing they want me to do, to educate. And then is it not my fault if you don't learn from what is going on here, telling you. So thank you for being my friend, and thank you for my money support. Thank you, and God bless you.